Steve's New Neighbors, Book 2, Fighters in Training, by Mark Mulle, narrated by David Molen. Disclaimer. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, events, and incidents are either the products of the author's imagination or are used in fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Book 2, Fighters in Training. Day 1. Today is the day. This is Steve again, by the way, the great Steve, founder of Steveville, resident of Castle de Steve, adventurer and soon-to-be zombie slayer. Today is the day when Alex said that her big surprise would finally be finished. She promised Larry and I that she would help us to train to fight the formidable zombie clan that lives outside of the village, the South Meadow Zombies. That was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks! 2 weeks have already passed, and here we have been twiddling our thumbs, waiting to hear back from Alex, who has all but disappeared. Not that I have thumbs, but I think you know what I mean. What I have been doing instead is collecting items to fill my newly constructed castle. My garden is flourishing. Larry helped me to research the best methods for growing crops. I now have very neatly prepared rows of carrots, wheat, and even pumpkins. It was Larry who read that they could be planted, and even Alex was surprised that we succeeded. She had only ever made jack-o'-lanterns before. The chests inside of my castle are slowly filling with stacks of produce. Eventually, I will take them to trade with the villagers, but Larry told me to wait a few more days because the farmers' trades are particularly unreasonable at this time of year. Larry has been reading about the farmers' trading tactics, and, though they will improve over time, Larry thinks that the farmer is jealous that I have created my own garden and is worried that I will take over his business. The truth could not be more different. I would love to help the farmer. Perhaps when I can offer him a rare item, such as a potato or watermelon, he will be happy once more. Larry says that many villages have potatoes, but not ours. The farmer is worried that if I have more crops than him, no one will want to trade with him. Once I have enough pumpkins, I will offer him some of those as a sign of peace. Larry is the librarian in the local village, and he and I became fast friends after he expressed an interest in helping to defeat the South Meadow Zombies. Now that a fence has been constructed to keep them out, the rest of the villagers do not seem very concerned about the issue. We, however, know that they are planning something, an attack that we will be ready for. While we have been waiting to hear how Alex intends to help us train, Larry has been more than helpful in teaching me how to collect useful items. Together, we have been working on creating a network of mine shafts with signs in the tunnels that list whatever useful items we have discovered on that level. So far, we have found iron, coal, granite, diorite, andesite, and flint that fell from gravel. We have also found a small selection of gold and redstone. The items that we have not found that Larry wants very much are emerald, diamond, and lapis lazuli. I still am not entirely certain why he likes them so much, but my best guess is that the villagers must have some special use for the emeralds that they keep to themselves. With food and supplies, we have been very busy crafting armor and weapons. At first, Larry was unsure about these items. None of the other villagers would ever consider wearing a suit of iron or carrying a heavy sword. However, Larry does not have a choice. If he wants to help us battle the zombies, he will need all the protection that he can get. Neither Alex nor I are certain that Larry has the ability to respawn as we do. In the evening, we waited in my castle for Alex to return. She never did. Instead, I sat patiently as I watched Larry craft bookshelf after bookshelf. It is something that I have noticed that he does whenever he is nervous. The first time that he began crafting bookshelves was when I had thought that we had dug our way into a cave. Larry was so nervous that he surrounded us with bookshelves.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?